Hi, welcome to Fire Baby Tarot. Today we are focusing on our air signs. It's been a minute. We're not going to spend too much time talking. I kind of want to just get down to it. I'm very excited to be back. I'm very happy to be back. Thank you for continuously supporting me, watching me. It definitely inspires me to keep going, and also, it just also makes me feel appreciated. So, again, thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. You can go and check out my up and coming podcast very soon at Top 2 Podcasts. You will definitely see a more personal side of me. But right now, I'm doing manifestation candles, selling some manifestation candles. I will definitely link you guys um, very soon. You can still DM me for personal readings, and if you would like a candle, you can DM me for that as well at firebaby_tarot on Twitter and Instagram, firebaby_tarot. All right, so we're gonna get into Gemini today. It's been such a long time since I did a reading. All right, Gemini, let's take a deep breath, eyes closed. Here we go. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. What's been going on in the life of Gemini? Spirit, please give me a clear reading. Allow me to get the message out. All right. For Gemini, what's going on in Gemini's energy? For Gemini. Gemini. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, Moon card in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, and then we have the King of Wands. Overall energy, the Four of Pentacles. Could be dealing with another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I'm definitely getting Scorpio energy. Scorpio and Aries energy very heavy. We do have fire energy and earth energy here, so that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sag. So heavy Sag, not heavy Sag, heavy Leo, heavy Aries, and heavy Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon card. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. The Moon card is also in reverse. And we have the King of Wands. So, Gemini, let's start with this Knight of Swords, which represents swift action, or Gemini energy, swift, kind of not like impulsive, almost impulsive. So, impulsive energy, um, coming up with quick, slick communication. This could be just forward movement towards somebody, taking action. So what I see this Knight of Swords as, it seems as if there's a situation that you are, I feel like you're impulsively like running to. You could be feeling like this situation is worth the effort. Um, this is something that you didn't second guess on. This is a situation that you immediately was like, okay, yeah, I can do this. I want to do this. It feels like you rushed into this situation. Now, this could be because you put in the work for it. It seems like you put in a lot of work for it. So you could have put in work into a relationship, into a business opportunity, a job opportunity, even something as far as like, you starting something for yourself, like an entrepreneurship of some sort. But I definitely see that you went rushing into it because you had the background, you put in the work, you kind of could see it coming to fruition. So there's some type of which we'll figure out. There's some type of situation where you're charging into due to you already putting in the work. Okay? Now, with the moon card being in reverse, things seem very clear to you. You have a lot of clarity. There's not really much confusion when it comes down to this situation. Like I said, you took off head first, ran right into it. I feel like you put a lot of work into it. That's why. But the moon card in reverse represents honesty, clarity, intuition. Again, you just listening to your gut, your heart, your soul, and following it. Okay, we have the Four of Swords in reverse after the moon card. That feels very much like what's the word where you can't sleep? Restless. So you're very restless, very like in your head. Um, you're giving off a lot of fire energy for whatever the reason. So you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, but what I'm feeling so far from you, Gemini, is that there's a lot of impulse here, a lot of impulse. You're not really trying to sit down and think things through. You're not really trying to heal. You're trying to jump into the situation. I'm seeing that you want to take action. Okay. Let's see what this is like about because I'm kind of confused. Head. Clarify this Nine of Swords for Gemini. Nine of Swords is clarified with the Eight of Swords. So, okay. This situation could have been something that you were in your head about. You kind of just got sick of like being in your head about it. Okay, so you just took action. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Right. So you put work out. Okay. What I'm seeing is that, this could be whatever this was, this could have been a conflicting. Like say you wanted to start a new business. You didn't know how to approach it. You did all the research, but you didn't know how to approach it. You wanted to start a new relationship. You didn't figure out who the person was, but you liked them off the bat, so you jumped into the relationship. I feel like now this is starting to become a problem. Once you took this initiative and kind of jumped into the situation, I feel like you didn't realize that it would cause a little conflict in your life. Competition. Five of Wands represents competition, so you could feel like there's competition in a certain field that you are trying to start a business in. But with this Eight of Pentacles, it feels like you put in the work. We have the Strength card here. So again, I feel like you have put in the work. You have been in your head about it. You have thought about this. You have already, but now you're in the energy of go, do, impulse. Like it's not thinking about. You're not thinking about it. Okay, you've held yourself back from this, and now you feel as though you've put in the work, so you deserve it, or you should just go on it. You should just take off on it. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So I feel like, okay, with this Seven of Pentacles and this Six of Swords, I do feel like this is a situation that, like, okay, you're putting yourself in this situation because you're trying to move past either some past conflict, past trauma. It feels like, all right, let me break it down. It feels like whether this be a place, person, thing, situation, whatever you want to call it, it feels like there was a situation where you were impulsive. You dived in it. You had thought about it before. You did logically try to think before you went and dived in it, but you did. Now you're in a space of, okay, I'm on go. So now that you took action and you dived into this situation, whether it be a relationship, business opportunity, so forth and so forth, you're reflecting on the situation and you're like, okay, I put in enough work. That's why I'm going to continue to put in work. This is going to help me bypass whatever conflict I'm going through. Let's clarify this Six of Swords. Like that's, I feel like that's the reason you're in impulse now, because the Two of Wands come out. Like, okay, I do see you making a decision. You're not trying to be sneaky. You're not trying to overthink about it, and I feel like you're being impulsive off the strength. And again, this is the Leo card, so I'm definitely getting fire energy. But you're being impulsive because, like, I'm trying to figure out the situation. I don't want to say something particular and it not be, but if that's the case, then it's not for you. Don't force it if it's not for you. But it feels like work. It feels like a business, maybe a living situation. It just feels like something that has to do with money, not really emotions, money and thought, and then action. So I really do feel like this is business, or maybe like an opportunity that's come up, that has came up. Okay, now I do see that your mind is made up. Like you're already invested in this, and that's why you're so impulsive. It's because you've invested into this before the opportunity presented itself. Before you were about to be impulsive, like I feel like you did your research, you've learned. You know what I'm saying? This feels like a money reading. Like it doesn't feel like love. Okay, the Two of Wands. It just feels like you are making business decisions that and you're trying to put your best foot forward. Like I do see it could be a little impulsive, but I do see you're just going with your passion. What's the Moon card in reverse? Okay, I see that you could have, all right. Things are clear, okay? Here's the scenario. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Say you wanted to start a clothing business. Okay, now you've done your research on the type of clothing that you want to put out. You've done your research on how much you want to price your clothing. You've done your research on the competition around you. You've done your background. An opportunity presents itself, you go with this opportunity. Now you can put this in a relationship aspect. You make it fit for how it's supposed to fit. But long story short, you dive headfirst into this situation. Okay, now you knew that there would be a possibility of complications, of conflict, of competition, because you did your research. However, that clarity that you had in that moment, you don't know. Like it's more so, okay, I know if I go do this, I'm not going to have a conflict. However, I can't determine later on if there's going to be an issue. So it feels like, it does feel like, this ends up being an issue. I mean, you thought of it being an issue, but you're like, I got this. I don't know what this is about, but just go with me. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so now that you've seen, like now that things are starting to become unclear, as far as the situation goes, like, because you didn't see that, the future impact, the future conflict that you may run into. Now you're in this indecisive energy on whether this was the right choice or not. Now this could be a boy. Now this could be you investing into a boy or a girl or a love situation, whatever the case may be. And you're like, okay, I had first, I kind of knew that this person had problems. Not sure if this person had problems, but now I'm like almost guaranteed sure that I know he has problems, but problems that I can resolve. Like you see the problems clear as day, but you think that you got this. You know what I'm saying? And then like reality starts to hit, like, oh shit, I might not have this. Does that make sense? Long story short, you're like now in a energy, a space of like, is this the right thing? Now you're like unsure, you're like confused, you're like, I don't know if I made the right decision. Well, judgment is here, which is happening along with everything that's going on as far as space and astrology wise. There was a full moon in Leo, and it's like basically representing the climax of situations, the end goal, the indecision of the situation. So I feel like this is affecting you in that way. So I feel like you are trying to see, what's the best decision. Okay, what's the Four of Swords in reverse? Four of Swords in reverse is that you are waiting. You don't know what the right answer is, okay, but you're trying to wait this thing out. You're trying to see if, having a little faith. I know this was it's either love or business, but it feels like when I started talking about the dude that got, or the girl, or the love situation, that's when I like really, whatever. So anyways, the Four of Swords in reverse, it seems as if you don't want to think about this. You just kind of are waiting to see. Like, you've already invested. Oh, God. You've already invested in this. Like, in your head, I don't know how to explain this. Like, you were impulsive to jump in it, correct? That's correct. But you knew what you were getting yourself into. You're just unsure now because the conflicts that you felt as though you may be able to deal with, you might not be able to deal with. Okay? So now you're in this energy of waiting. Not trying to be in your head, but just waiting. Waiting for this either this, it feels like this lover. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. You are waiting for, you're basically waiting for spirit to provide this solution. Like, I don't know how to say this, but it's like more so people, God, your God, whatever you want to call it, your God, whatever you believe in, not to be disrespectful. But it feels as though you are definitely waiting for a sign or a significant a symbol, like some type of symbolism or situation for you to really come up with a solution. Because I do feel like you're like in an energy of not knowing. Like that's that whole confusion energy. Like whether I should do this or not, whether I should continue to do this, whether I should be in this or not. There's definitely that energy there. But I just feel like with this Five of Swords, you are waiting. You have a lot of love for this situation, this business, this person. You have a lot of love for them. However, you're just not sure. It feels like a conflict that you don't know the solution to. Okay, what's this King of Wands? What are you about to take action and do? Tower. Okay, so I feel like you are about to, it's either you or the person or the situation that you're dealing with. Something is about to create a moment, a tower moment. This could be, this situation. Okay, this could be, this tower moment could make or break the situation. Basically, this is the judgment that you've seen earlier coming to fruition. So basically, there's going to be a time where you're going to have to make a decision, and it's coming up. Things are coming full circle. That's why I got the World card. Things are coming full circle. Like, it's almost as the tower is thrown into your, it's almost as if the tower was thrown into your life for a conclusion. That's what it seems as if, okay? It's for a reason. Okay, with this World card, you could either be a distance away from your person, or things are just coming full circle. Okay, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is usually representing like it's like reflecting. It's just, you pulled it earlier, so it's like the same thing as reflecting, but in this case or scenario, it feels just like with this Seven of Pentacles in this world, in this Tower card, it feels as if you are like going through all of your whatever this whole spread. Like I feel like this is all up to this moment, up until this Tower moment. So all of this is up until this Tower moment. Okay, with this Seven of Pentacles again, you're when things come full circle and this Tower moment happens, you're going to review the entire situation again to come up with a final solution. Right now, you're holding all of this information to yourself. Like all of this energy, you're keeping under wraps. I don't think your person knows. You're just patiently. I do see your temper. You're balancing your emotions. You're trying to balance your thoughts and your actions. You're not trying to be too impulsive. You also are trying to think every theory out. Like it seems like you are trying to do this responsibly. Like after going through so much and experiencing so much with this opportunity, this person, this business, it feels like now that something has happened for you to make your final decision, it feels like now you're going to do it from a balanced place. So ultimately, I feel like you're reading, and then to end it, which is great. To end it, we have the Six of Wands. So you're never going to miss what's for you, ever. If it's for you, it will always be for you. If it stops being for you, then it wasn't for you. You'll never miss what God has for you, or your higher spirit, or wherever you believe in, has for you. And I feel like in your overall reading, the message that's coming through is that you need to allow yourself to go through this phase, allow these moments to happen, allow this energy to pass through you, because I do feel like you're holding back a lot of issue, a lot of pain. I don't know why I'm getting Leo, so you could be definitely dealing with a Leo, but it feels like you are in a space of uncertainty, and I feel like your message from your reading is to reflect on the situation, and also I want to say, like, when you do make a decision, make sure you make a decision from your head and your heart when dealing or pursuing the situation, or going after the situation, or putting yourself, being impulsive. And you just want to think from both places. You don't want to miss the experience and the joy of that moment because you were too in your head about it. But you don't want to do excuse me, you don't want to do something stupid because you didn't use your head. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're coming up with a decision from a balanced place about whatever this impulse choice that you made. So that is all I have for you, Gemini. I do appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And you will definitely be seeing more and better content from me. I'm definitely trying to revamp the page, and hopefully you'll start seeing me like in the frames. So yeah, thank you for watching. Love you so much, and I will see you very, very soon.